Welcome into For Racers Only TV as we get ready for a brand new series that is going to be starting in the very near future that you will see featured here on For Racers Only TV in the very near future. They will be going racing here in a very short time as they are in their qualifying session right now from the Kentucky Speedway. Chris Scallop here in the booth with you. Happy Friday evening. Hopefully you are enjoying yourself so far as we get ready for some truck racing. Going to have somewhere 12, 13, 14 trucks. Not a bad turnout for a first-time race here for the CTRL series as they get ready to go racing again at the Kentucky Speedway. We'll talk about the league a little bit coming up here. It's an open setup race that they're going to have with a lot of drivers that you might notice out here and some drivers you might not have never heard of out here, and we're going to have a little fun with it this evening. But CTRL, of course, Competition Track Racing League. They will be on track coming up in January. And tonight, just a simple hosted session that they decided to put up that we decided we would broadcast to kind of show off what potential they might have out here that you can see on For Races Only TV as they are taking the checkered flag right now to wrap up qualifying. We'll be speaking with an in-race reporter coming up here in a very few minutes and getting ready for the start of a 50-lap race during the daytime here at the Kentucky Speedway. Again, they're just wrapping up their laps here very shortly, so get ready, sit back, get yourself something to drink, and heck, I get the broadcast live for the first time in a long time. I know I get to usually do pre-recorded races, but a live race, I got to get back in that mode again. So it should be a lot of fun here coming up very, very shortly as they start to wrap up, and we will cut it over to the track, and here we are getting ready to go racing. Let's take a look at your starting lineup from the Kentucky Speedway. Sean Powell wins the pole. He's part owner, actually, of this league, 31.520. Wee Wee Jonathan Shipman going to start second. Gage, and of course I asked him for this before, and I'm going to fail at this, but it's going to take me a little bit. But I believe it's Gage Revate, or Rava is going to start in the third spot. James Silver is going to start fourth. He is our in-race reporter. We'll talk to him shortly. James Williams going to start fifth. Schwint in sixth. Paul Krumrye going to start in the seventh position. Raleigh Grant Davis, that is, going to start in the 8th position. Raymond Chapman, 9th. Pop's going to start in 10th. That's Chuck Scala there. Corey Blevins going to start 11th. I'm not running the race, but Donald Stewart going to start 13th if he is here. Zulu dropped out, and then Yates had some internet issues, so he will not be racing. So it looks like about 12, 13 people going to start this race. And as I mentioned, we are going to have an in-race reporter here very shortly. And we will bring him down. His name is... Again, James Silvers will bring him down here with us. As James Silvers, Chris Gallen, the FRO TV booth, got a copy. If he didn't run away. They said they want him to be the in-race reporter, so... yeah, maybe James isn't here. Failfish. Let's try this again. James Silvers, Chris Gallen, the FRO TV booth, got a copy. James, looks like a pretty good start for you. Going to start your truck there in the 4th position, the Budweiser truck. Talk about your expectations out here tonight. I know it's a lot of drivers you haven't been here with, some drivers you have raced here with, but Kentucky, obviously a very flat 1.5-mile track. Talk about your expectations. Wonder if he's... Oh, there he is. 10-4. Apparently he's having a little mic issue or something there. We'll check back with James here. As the trucks roll off. Behind Sean Powell, number 41. So get them on there.
Well, I expect it to be a pretty good race. With I think we have about 12 or 13 people out here. But it's a good race for a new league since it started. Bye.
We'll talk a little bit about your expectations. As I mentioned, you're in a brand new series. Got some guys you're familiar with, some guys you're unfamiliar with. What would be a good realistic finish for you tonight? It looks like you're about to go green, James. We'll let you go. Good luck. James obviously focused on his race. We'll check in with him here in a few minutes or something. See how he's doing. But we're about to go green. 50 laps is going to be it. So just a short little distance race, less than 100 miles. When it is all said and done, Sean Powell, Jonathan Shipman going to start on the pole, front row. And let's go racing for the Kentucky Speedway. Good. Good clean start off of turn 2. Going to be Sean Powell. The pole sitter going to take off in the green. Now, there's open setups. These are not fixed setups in these trucks. So they got to tweak a little bit. Sean did decide to share with the drivers there to help him out a little bit, to give him a little head start, because some of these guys aren't used to running open setups on this kind of track. As Sean to lead lap 1, Jonathan Shipman. He's got the battle for second underneath the 44. Look at Wilms there in the 12, making a power move. Chio, that's leading, I would say, boys. And Shipman going to make that move to the outside here as Sean continues to lead. He's starting to kind of stretch it out a little bit. Mentioned back here, Silver's going to make a move to the inside of Wilms as Guibi goes up the track. Good battle back here, 4th position. As Wilms has worked his way past Shipman after Jonathan ran wide off of 1 and 2. And now Silver's going to go to the outside net, number 4, Budweiser truck, our in-race reporter. An outside groove should pull him ahead here. He can get that run. Paul Crumry and Schwint battle. Oh! The 4 is sideways, Silver spinning. Saves it. No caution out so far. We continue on. Didn't see what happened there. I turned my head for a quick second. I'm like, look, he's going around. And Wilms on the move inside the 44 for second. Wilms liking his truck. Hey, after this, Wilms will be inspired to run some open setup races. 6 laps complete out of the 50. Again, this just to kick off for what we're going to have tonight. We're going to do some catching up a little bit tonight. We'll have our Sim Racing Authority Gen 6 series presented by Llama Dog Racing. We're going to run the California race coming up next. Following this. So Powell's your leader, Wilms second. Avant in the 3rd position there. Crumry 4th, Schwint now 5th. Is Gage going to go to the bottom? And that Canadian Subway number 44 going to go up to the 2nd position. Check back here, Schwint battling with the 40. Riley Grant Davis, they're in the 5th position. He's trying to make this a 3-car battle. Then back here, the 45, Raymond Chapman, Donald Stewart. Hops in that Spider-Man truck. Looking to web down the leaders. And then the trucks that were involved in that recent incident, there's the 23 of Jonathan Shipman. The 7 being driven by Corey Blevins, and then there's the 4. So it's all here behind leader. Sean Powell, as we ride with him down to into turn 3 and 4. And if you want to follow these guys on Twitter, you can see right up there their Twitter handle. iRacers League. It is CTRL. And these guys looking to start their league up in January. Going to have a B-Car series, a truck series, and potentially later on a Gen 6 series. We will only cover one of the series as of now. Obviously, that could change down the road. As Wilms back there has hit the wall. I think he had a little bit there. Some damage on that right side, it appears. Either way, he's gotten by the 44. Oh, no, his truck's clean. I thought he had the wall. I'm wrong. Wilms about 2.7 seconds back, though, of Powell. The battle's back here. Look at this, third, fourth, and fifth. A 40 of Crum Rye, Richard Schwint, a 55 to 24, Davis. There's a pass back here behind him. The 23 of Shipman back on the move. He gets behind the 14 of Stewart. Yes, that's Stewart in the 14, not Tony. As we got pit stops. Unscheduled one for Chapman. He's been in the wall at Cooper Standard F-150, and he is hauling the mail down pit road. That's either angry driving on pit road or something. Meanwhile, the Haas automated Chevy Silverado of Sean Powell. Sean, somebody actually met through the Upper Edge series. I run with him over that series, and just got a tweet from them. Of course, our Twitter handle, FRO TV. You can get it at USRC Online. They just started talking, and here we are, putting a race together and welcoming them aboard to broadcast their races on potentially Friday nights like we are right now, or Saturday nights. They got a website in the works. We'll have that done soon. Again, freshly new series here that you could be a part of if you want to race with us. New ride with Wilms off of turn 4. Wilms, you see the distance, about a half straightaway. Now, a really cool thing coming up on Tuesday we'll talk about here. Check out their Twitter page, you'll see this. As caution is on the speedway, let's check it out. I think it's for Pops. As Pops has put it in the wall. Let's see. Oh, somebody else involved. Looks like the 7, maybe? Let's see, Pops. 2, 3, and 4, just running out there running laps. Oh, he goes up and hits the wall. Was spinning off a 4. Oh, he overcorrects it. Uh-oh. This is never good. Oh, boy. Oh, the 7. Yeah, Pop should have maybe locked that down a little bit, but the 7 clobbers him. Well, Blevins goes head first into the wall. And caution number 1 on the speedway. Look like Pops' truck went straight here. Let's see this. Right there. It's like he went straight. After that, he should just, he's trying to lock it down there. He's go, oh boy. That's going to leave a mark. Nonetheless, we got pit stops here, boys. Leaders in. 44 slides to his pit stall a little bit here. 4 tires, fuel for everyone. This should give him the finish, no problem. And Powell going to win a race on pit road. Williams going to be second. Well, one thing I was going to mention is these trucks round back up under caution here. One really cool thing that you could check out is coming up on Tuesday, racefansrock.com, which I believe is ran by Brian Keselowski. I'm still trying to get the details on this. Is going to be hosting Paul Crumry here in the number 40 truck. He is going to be on that show promoting this league and obviously promoting for Races Only TV, which obviously he doesn't have to do, but much appreciated. But the fact that, you know, you got a, I guess you call him a part-time NASCAR driver. I mean, Brian didn't get to race as much anymore. But Brian Keselowski, his little podcast show and a radio show that he's going to be on. So make sure you check that out Tuesday night. We'll get a link up on our Facebook page at USRC and for Races Only TV. And you can check it out. We'll have all the details in the near future. Let's see if we can access our Ford truck again here. See if we can talk to.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, James Silvers, Chris Callan booth, get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, James, I know we had a little bit of mic issues earlier, but 17 laps into a run here at Kentucky. Talk about, I know you had a little bit of a run in earlier with the 23, but still some pretty good racing out here, look like.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Whenever I wrecked, I guess I came down on the 23, it looked like, but I don't know how I saved that. I guess it's a pretty good save, but the racing so far, I think it's very intense, but it's just very intense. That's all I have to say about it. It's pretty good.
Well, I was asking you earlier, expectation-wise, do you feel like so far this has exceeded what you're looking, what you were thinking, what happened the first race?
Well, expectations are. Let me see if I can find a word for it. I expect it to be an excellent race, and I expect to get a lot of people knowing that CTRL is a pretty good league for Friday and Saturday night racing, especially with you broadcasting it. That's how we get the word out.
Well, we're going to do our best for you, James. Good luck here. You go out 1 to green, and let's see if we get that Budweiser number 4 to victory lane potentially.
All right, thank you.
James Silvers there, the in-race reporter. He is in the 7th position right now. All right, as he'll take the green here. As Pop's going to get a last-minute wave around or something there. I don't know what the heck happened there. Pop's 3 laps down in the 11th position. Going to go back to racing. 30 laps or 31 laps to go. Lap number 19. Let's see if Williams can give Powell a run for his money here. Green is back out. Off turn 2, Schwinn with a power move on the outside there. Here comes the 44. Williams still going to hold that outside on Powell. John's got that preferred groove going. Oh, he pushes up the track, though. 3 wide, boys, off 4. Here we go. Gage going to lead that lap. Powell's like, oh, I got some competition here. And Wilms going to clear him off too, so move Wilms to the lead. Oh, Schwint way up the track back there off of 3. Battle there for second. Gage going to get that away from Pound. Out of bounds on for fourth as Davis is on the inside of the 40 of Crumry. And Powell going to make the move. He's up to second. Powell trying to catch the 12 of James Wilms, who's got a pretty good sizable lead. Last time by, Wilms was about 200 slower in the 41, so we'll have to see as we come up on halfway here. Oh, Stewart's in the wall. 14 up there, getting it. Meanwhile, Davis is going to continue his battle with the 40 as Jonathan Shipman comes back into the picture at 23. Halfway, as we mentioned, this series going to be a truck and B-car series. That'll run mostly into the weekends, and we're going to broadcast a race, at least one of the series for you each and every week. And again, their schedules haven't been released yet or what they're going to do, but they will have all the details here before. But until then, they're going to host some races. We're going to broadcast them for you. And we're going to get some recruiting done, and we're going to get this series rolling. There's Wee Wee to the inside of Davis. That Marine truck working his way back up after the contact with the 4. As the 7 comes back off pit road. Meanwhile, that battle for the lead starting to shape up. Oh, 44 way up the track. Almost got the wall. Here comes Shipman with a pretty big run. Looking back from the gearbox of Wilms there, you see Powell looking to make those moves to the lead. Haven't had a chance to do this in a while. Halfway report, there you go. 1 caution for 4 laps, 3 lead changes. Could see a 4th here very shortly, but Wilms has led some laps. Gage and Sean Powell have been your 3 leaders. And you look back here, Shipman up to the 3rd position. The 23 on the move. I think that clean air is helping Wilms out here a lot. 20 to go. And coming up next, we'll rebroadcast the SRA Gen 6 series presented by Lava Dog Racing from Auto Club Speedway. Coming up after this is Wilms almost get, oh, he did get the wall. Powell gonna go to the lead. Mess back here. The 4 making a comeback. Silvers. Went to the inside of Davis for 5th. Top 5 all right here. Top 6 in a group. Kind of settling down just a little bit. Pound's got that clean air, and he is starting to drive away a little bit here. Richard Schwinn, he's that 7th place truck. He's about 3.9 back. Paul Krumrei about 4.5. And then Stewart knocked that wall down just a little bit ago. He sits about 6 seconds back. Pops in Blevins, the only 2 knots on the lead lap. And that's your field pretty much. Under attack now from Wee Wee to 23. Here comes the 4. Silver's making a last minute attack. He's up to the 4th position, passing Gage. Shipman, they're battling back here as Powell just drives away. And this has been your best battle on the track right here almost. Oh, the 44 in the wall just a little bit. It's going to hurt him. Meanwhile, Wee Wee to the inside. Appreciate the viewers watching us here this evening. Hopefully you enjoyed the first race here. Obviously no points or anything on the line, just all for fun here as they're just looking to recruit some drivers. If you're interested, you could obviously go to iRacers League there on Twitter. That's their account there, or look up CTRL on iRacing. So Wee Wee's up to second. Can he get to the 41? Sean Powell looking to pick up the win there as he put a lap on Pops there in that damage number 15 truck. As caution on the speedway. Well, this changes things as the 40 truck of Crumrye has gone around. Hey, I'm hearing myself broadcast. That's interesting. 40 brings out the car. Oh, he got the apron, did he? Yep, that left front hit that apron. That's going to send him right to the wall. Bam. Oh. Oh, speaking of, 14 gets the wall again. But Crumrye hitting the wall with 10 to go, and that's going to really make this race interesting. Look out. Caution out again. So let's see what these leaders do. They're going to come to pit road, it looks like. Everybody's coming for 4. Here we go. This could decide. 2 tires for Wilms. 4 for everyone else. Wilms going to stir the pot up a little bit. Going to come out second. Wee Wee going to be third, and their Silver is going to be in the 4th position. 24 Davis is going to be 5th, followed by Gage there in the 6th position. Schwint and then Stewart there. Hopefully got his damage fixed on that 14. Uh-oh, it's right. Again, following this, we'll have the Sim Racing Authority Gen 6 series presented by Llama Dog Racing from Auto Club. We'll get that race up here very shortly. As soon as we're finished, we're going to close the broadcast down, and we'll come back up at about 10 minutes after that, and we'll get ready to race. To send the shout outs out like I always like to do during the race here. So you guys who aren't in the race, let's see, Gable watching here, appreciate that. Liquid 9090, not sure who that is, but appreciate you watching. Mr. Austin Roberts there, go Dolphins, looking good there, 7-5, maybe in the playoffs. The Dard, and then of course Mr. Andy Moore there. I'll enjoy some racing here. Of course they're members, most of them members of the Sim Racing Authority group. They'll have their race again coming up shortly. Get one to go this time by. Let's see what happens. Wilm's going to take the bottom. Wilm's kind of in a tricky spot here on the bottom with 2 tires. He's going to push up going in the corner. If he would have went to the high side, he'd have left the fresh tires on the bottom. So it's kind of like a catch-22 for him. He's just got to try to get to clean air as quick as possible. Or if he can just kind of stay side by side and get to 5 to go, a caution comes out and he's in the front, he wins. There's a couple little strategies that could work. I was wondering where the 41 was going for a second. I'm like, uh-oh. I'm going to have 6 laps to go from Kentucky. Pace car going to pull off. Who's going to pick up the win here in this little hosted session for CTRL? Truck to watch might be Wee Wee off of 2. Power move by Powell. Let's see. Look at the 44, 3 wide on the bottom. Wilms to the front for now. Oh, slid up a little bit there. Well, 2 laps later, here comes Wee Wee as predicted as Powell gets the lead. Hey, I credit Williams for the 2-tire strategy. What do you got to lose? It's a posted session. Go for the win. Oh, the 4's in the wall. Oh, and the Wee Wee. Here we go. Bam, 24 involved. Schwintz in it. Oh, this might take the rest of the field with it. 14's in it. Hop's going to work his way through, and that's going to end this race. Crumrye gets through. I think he's going to finish 4th in the end here. Well, unfortunately, the race started with Wee Wee and the Silvers getting together, and it ends with Silvers and Wee Wee getting together. Group them up, do a green, white checker. No, I'm just kidding. You can't do that, obviously, unless you'd have to do it like right now to do the race. So Powell's going to get the win. Wilms will finish 2nd. Gage there in the 44 will finish 3rd. We're going to talk to those 3. Crumrye is going to get 4th in the end. It looks like James Silvers will finish 5th. Schwinn, I think, might be having issues or something here. I don't know if he blew up or something. But Shipman looked like going to get 6th in the end. Here we'll get the final results here shortly. I don't know where Wee Wee's going. Oh, he's going to get Schwinn, I think, here. Look at this. Hey, I'm going to go help a boy out. Uh-oh. He might get black flag, though. He gone. That didn't work well. Failed fish on that end. He was going to get Schwinn. Well, white flag out. Again, if you want to be a part of this league here, they're going to be racing starting in January. CTRL is the name. Just think of the look on your controller on the far left corner of your keyboard. You see CTRL. That's exactly what it is. Just like control on your keyboard. Of course, that CTRL stands for the Competition Track Racing League. You'll see a truck series. You'll see a B-car series and more. So you'll probably see some more hosted sessions that I might be broadcasting here in the near future also. But tonight, going to go to Sean Powell, one of the owners in the league, takes 4 tires and pulls it off here at Kentucky. Wilms going to get second, and we'll drag the 3 down. Let's go back now and look at that wreck first. Check out a bunch of guys. And actually, it was just one of those deals where, unfortunately, a truck ping-ponged off the wall, basically, and we got caught up in it. You'll see it right here. Moore gets a good run off of 2 there, kind of slides up, hits that wall, and he tries to pull the truck off the wall, and bam, down into Jonathan, and man, he goes for a ride. 24 gets clobbered. There was one ride that looked very vicious here. Let's ride with the 14 here for a second. This is called going for it at the finish. Oh, he's good that he caught Schwint. Oh, headache. So there you go. That is how this race is going to end. You see the guys out there doing burnouts, having a little fun. And we will pull the guys down into the channel here.
User was
Get our
moved to your
guys
channel.
down here.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to
And
your
we'll get our
channel.
top 3 down here with us. We'll start with 3rd place. Of course, I asked him before the race. I tried to say it a couple times, and I just stuck with Gage because I know I was going to get it wrong the rest of the race. Please pronounce your last name again.
Rive.
Rive. Yeah, see, I didn't get it right the
Rive, there
first.
you go.
I didn't get it right the first 2 times. There you go. So, but Gage, 3rd place run for you. I know you made some pretty aggressive moves there, obviously towards the end, going 3 wide there, coming out of turn 2, and able to get yourself a 3rd place finish. Talk about your race a little bit.
Man, the car was tight like all day. I was having trouble getting around the track. I was losing pace after the second caution there, first or second caution. I don't know, the mid run, and then I don't know, the last 6 laps. I knew it was going to be anyone's race at that point. So I was driving hard, and it looked like everyone else was too. I mean, it was cutthroat out there, and I don't know. I just drove it as hard as I could. I was fortunate to miss that wreck there. If I didn't miss that and it went green, I probably would have got 5th or 6th. But yeah, I lucked out basically.
Well, a great run there for you in the 44. I know you're going to be a part of this league, obviously, down the road. Talk about what you're looking forward to in the future.
I'm just looking for good, consistent finishes. I don't think I have the pace to really win a race at this point. I know some guys out there are really fast. Sean's crazy fast every week, but I don't know if there's a couple DNFs and I could just keep getting top 5s. I think I might be in the running for this championship.
There you go. Well, great job in the 44. Feel free to thank anybody you'd like to, or if you got any sponsors or whatever, go ahead.
I don't have any real sponsors, but I do like Molson Canadian. It's a great beer. You should try it out.
Well, I think that's the first ever Canadian beer sponsor we've ever had a plug on Races Only TV.
Yeah.
Nice job there, Gage, and
All right.
Rive. Right?
Rive.
Rive.
Long A. Long A.
I'll get there. Well, nice job, Gage.
You'll get there one day.
Like next year, but nice job.
All right. Yeah. Great race, everyone. Thanks.
All right, Gage in the third, finishing 3rd. 2-tire Wilms finishing 2nd. Good strategy there in the 12, but obviously talk about your mindset there, what you were thinking, and how fun you had out there.
Oh, I had a lot of fun. My mindset on the 2 tires. I didn't take any fuel. I took 2 tires. That last run after that second caution, I was having a hard time catching Sean, and I thought, well, if I had a chance, maybe 2 tires. I never done it. I didn't know what it was going to do. So I gave it a shot. We didn't have that many laps left. So I think Wee Wee would have got me. I don't know if I could have held Wee Wee off either. I don't think so. But it was a good race. Plan on joining the league.
All right, very good. Well, Wilms, you feel like fuel would have made a difference? I know you said you didn't add fuel. Adding fuel would have made it a little looser, you think?
I don't know. I was pushing up on the 2 tires. My right side or left sides weren't really worn that bad, but I don't know. I wished I would have took 4 because in my last caution I took 4, but I had a full tank also. So, and I ran them pretty good for the first I don't know how many laps, but oh well. Lesson learned, I guess.
You got to have fun. It. Nothing on the line other than a win. So, shout-outs to whoever you'd like to.
Well, thanks for these guys for Hope putting up a new league for Friday night for guys that can't race in our regular league. And for anybody in the stream watching, look them up, join them. Let's go. It was a pretty good race tonight, guys. And thanks to you, Scala, for commentating the race, and Cheetos and Diet Mountain Dew. Yay.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll take care of your Cheetos truck on Tuesday nights.
10-4.
Congratulations on your second, James. Mr. Powell, league owner, and first run there in the Haas Automation Chevrolet, getting the victory there with 4 tires. Could kind of say you were the dominant truck, I would say. Nice job on your end.
Yeah, it was good. It was good overall. Short runs, long runs, it didn't really matter.
Well, I saw somebody posted on Twitter. Can't remember who it was. Somebody said last night, top 5s will turn into wins eventually, and here you get your own win.
Yeah, I said that, and like I said, if we come on run top 5, run on up there, and you eventually get wins, but not always the fastest car wins.
Well, tonight the fastest truck it looked like did win. Now, obviously, you and Paul put this league together, and talk about what you're looking forward to, your expectations, that kind of thing, for those who are listening.
Well, my expectations are just getting this league started and getting about maybe 17 drivers to show up every week in and out, and have you broadcast the race like you do a good job at it, and that's really about it. And have good racing in between, and just have at it and race.
There you go. Well, Sean, appreciate your time. Obviously, send your shout out to whoever you'd like to.
I'd like to give my shout out to Paul for me and Paul for making this happen, and especially you, Chris, and for doing this. And it really means a lot.
All right. Well, nice job, Sean. Congratulations, guys. James obviously has joined us down there. I know, James, you're involved in that wreck a little bit there at the end, but talk about the fun you had as our in-race reporter and stuff.
Well, I had a lot of fun tonight, having to go from the back to the front, back and forth. That's just fun racing.
User was moved out of your channel.
Well, obviously there, I think you became a victim of the wall there towards the end. I know you got up in it, and as we all know in iRace, you get that wall, you try to turn that wheel left, it just yanks left on you. And got involved with the 23. I think you two are becoming good friends. Might end up on a lunch date somewhere or something. But I know it was a tough
we
break
might
there.
well. Well, I tried to pass him on the outside, and kind of caught the wall, came right back down into him. That was my fault. I shouldn't try to win up there. But he got a better finish than I did, so good for him.
All right, nice job, James. And why don't you go ahead and send a shout out whoever you like to also.
Well, I'll give a shout out to Sean and Paul for making this league, because this is going to be one of the best leagues in iRacing. I believe it will be.
Well, nice job, James.
All right, thank you, Chris.
All right, here's your final results right up there on the screen. Sean Powell, your winner. James Williams going to finish second. Oh, boy. I've already lost in my head. Yeah, let's just say Gage finished third. I'm going to get it right by the end. I'm not good with names. Paul Crumrye going to finish fourth. James Silver's fifth. Popson sixth. Schwint seventh. Shipman going to finish eighth. Donald Stewart going to finish ninth. Raleigh Davis going to finish in the 10th position. As we continue on here, Blevins going to get 11th, Chapman 12th, and the rest of the guys didn't start tonight's race. So All right, it's going to wrap it up here. I'm going to get this real quickly highlighted and put on Twitter so that the guys from the league can watch it and stuff. But I'm going to come back. I'm going to set the stream back up, and we'll do some Sim Racing Authority replay from Auto Club Speedway coming up here very shortly. Thanks for watching, guys. You'll probably have to refresh in the next couple minutes, but we'll be back.